One is water problem. Another is educational problem. That is, say, the way they fix fees for upper middle class or rich section, one type of colleges and institutions are available. For lower middle class and poor section, one type of schools are available. And if these students like to study in those colleges, they have to pay lots of amount. We believe that better government itself takes over all these schools and colleges and fix the fees at common man's reach. So this is one problem. Another is, of course, water crisis is very high. Though we are getting water from Kaveri and Tippukundanhalli, still we require 3,500 acres liters water we need still. It is not sufficient. And Bangalore is expanded very much from 100 kilometers to 300 kilometers. But still development is very poor. The distribution of water, the way they made arrangement, still it is Oberoi Kala, it is very old and BC century type it is. Better they improve it and distribute properly water to all people. What they do is where MLAs and MPs stay, they will get a regular flow. But the middle class, they suffer a lot. Even today, daily they don't give water. This is a severe crisis in many places. Contaminated water is available in Rajajinagar, where this Bangalore Central is there. We believe in two things. One is parliamentarian movement, another is extra parliamentarian movement. Definitely in the parliament we raise these issues and we create opinion among public and we take the voice and opinion of the people in the floor of the parliament. So that we argue on it and we demand and we take opinion from all MPs also, other political parties, say opposition party MPs. We take opinion. You know that the parties which in power, they will not serve the problem, they will not resolve the problem. So we have to
represent the voice of the people. And
during Congress rule, they signed on the GATT and three policies came, that is globalization, privatization and liberalization. Afterwards, we are seeing many problems and many workers are losing job. MNCs entered here. Of course, it appears apparently few jobs are created, but in the main, if you take, due to privatization, many are losing jobs. Yes, we need higher technology, but at cost of what? Definitely, it is not at the cost of labor, human labor. So we feel these policies ought to be.
So how would you then initiate action on this in Parliament?
Of course, we are fighting from the beginning against it. And we say
manner?
that, yes, recently they like to sell education in the name of inviting foreign universities, in the name of GATS. You might have heard about it. General Agreement on Trade in Services. We are fighting against it. We raise our voice against it.
But ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? I mean,
what are the mechanisms? We are meeting lecturers, we are meeting students. But we have formed various forums also, like All India Safe Education Committee. By this forum, we are fighting actually. Two moments I remember very well. 1988, they brought one order by the state government. That order came. Accordingly, they want to open police stations in college campuses and in the university. In the name of curbing copying. Then we raised a demand. You see, it is a democracy. In a democratic system, you cannot open police stations in colleges, treating students as gundas. Particular cases are there that to be punished by the academic officials and academicians or college principals or college lecturers. Already such steps are existing. Then why you are introducing this? This is not correct. Then we created mass opinion and we went to colleges and students are those days they are very angry against it. Then mobilized thousands of students. We submitted a memorandum. For that we brought students from various districts to the Bangalore city. There police objected us to take a procession and they have beaten us, they have taken us to jail. Still we continued the movement. Ultimately that movement became successful. After 4 days, they were declared, they were taken back that order.
All the order.
Yes, yes. And again, that very year in Bangalore University, in UVC Architecture Department, and HOD and other lecturers, they are harassing students very much. They wanted them to dance according to their tune, and students opposed it, for which a student committed suicide. Then we fought against it. Nearly 2 months we fought. Afterwards, that time the Vice Chancellor, Mr. Nanjundappa, he took a step discussing with all his colleagues, and they suspended those lecturers, including HOD. That was the achievement.
Okay.
And against many other issues, say in Bangalore, this Rajiv Gandhi Medical University came recently. No, earlier it was just a medical university. Then we fought against high fees. It became successful in 1998. That way many successful programs we conducted.
Now-
Recently Nandagudi, you know, you might have heard about it. In
Read about
Nandagudi,
it.
yes. They wanted to take the fertile land of peasants. Then we fought against it and it is achieved. Now they stopped it. I feel failure, we consider it is objective more than subjective, because we work on a ideology and a definite political line. This line is showing us what is happening. The system is root cause. The socio-economic system is root cause, which is creating problems. To fight against it, people should come forward.
No,
People
what have
should,
you tried and not worked?
This is what I just want to tell you. Immediately we cannot bring the fundamental change. That is an objective condition. There, if you ask me in a way, I can say you are not able to bring immediately the change until people develop that consciousness. This
Yeah,
much
but
I
is
can
there
say.
anything specific that you tried and failed at and you learnt a lesson from that?
That way many things we learned. Say when we go to people, when we talk to them, when we discuss with them about their problems, to know their mind more closely, to work among them, we learn from them actually. There every day we feel something we should do better, something we should do better. Say on people's issues, we bring out our booklets, our leaflets, and we go to people. Definitely, we will be available to people. See, you know, recently in the parliament, many things are coming out. Many MPs do not attend even their sessions. This is revealed now. We feel this is not correct. When we go to the parliament, we should raise the issues and we should meet the people also daily. Daily we should meet. Every morning or every evening. We should fix a time and listen from people. Or sometimes we should visit the areas also. And we should locate the areas' problems and discuss with them. Try to mobilize them. And people come forward, we should make people's committees. Through these committees, we should raise the voice. Alone, one MP cannot do anything. We can do anything when it is backed by people's action. That